Hi guys, my name is Chris and welcome to the Camper Dan Files. So in today's video, we're going to be heading to Harbor Freight to get some tools. Now, just in case you were wondering why we're heading to Harbor Freight, because of this. So I've been noticing lately that on days where it's really hot, if I come to a stop and I sit at a stoplight for more than a few seconds, the AC doesn't blow as cold. In some cases, it actually stops blowing cold altogether. And this is something that seems to plague pretty much every single R50 owner. And it has nothing to do with the load of Freon on your system or your fan clutch. It doesn't have anything to do with that, because my R50 ain't never goes past the halfway mark on the temperature gauge. But there's two things that do need routine servicing on your R50's HVAC system. And I'm going to show you guys a clip of what those things are. Talk about wear and tear, guys. Look at my condenser coil. I plan on cleaning it, but I think this thing needs a little bit more than just some cleaning, guys. I think this thing might need to be replaced on. And this thing has took some serious blows to the face. The other day I was inspecting this, and I kid you not, there was a pebble stuck in it. And I'm pretty sure there's more somewhere. Yeah, and this is the original condenser. And that's the thing, when they take a beating like this and those fins get closed, never mind the bugs. When those fins get closed up like that and debris gets clogged up in there goes your ability to get cool and stay cool. So yeah, I'll probably be replacing on that in the future. Now, the reason why I'm pointing out the condenser and the evaporator core, but mainly the condenser. The condenser is what's responsible for taking the heat out of the cabin of your R50 and dissipating it across the condenser on the front of your R50. Also the same for your evaporator core. Now, these things need to be routinely cleaned. A lot of us that have these R50s, they've probably never been cleaned ever in their life. And what happens is that you get a lot of dirt and debris, especially on your condenser, and it builds up and it basically lowers the efficiency of those components. In this case, they won't be able to dissipate heat. So we're gonna go to Harbor Freight to get us an infrared thermometer gun. Today is Monday and there's a sale going on, and I'm an Inside Track Club member. So this is usually $25, but today we're gonna get it for $15. And while we're there, I'm also gonna go ahead and pick up a few other items, mainly a heat gun, because I really need one of those. So let's hit the road. All right, so we just made it to Harbor Freight. Let's go get some tools. Not our first item, but since it's already here, we'll just grab it. Heat gun. And then our infrared thermometer gun. As you can see, it is on sale for 15 bucks. Oh, for the Inside Track Club. So I guess you have to specifically be an Inside Track Club member. Interesting. Seems like Harbor Freight's really been stepping up their off-roading section. Just check this out, guys. Now, this off-roading heavy lift jack, it's tall. It's 60 inches tall, guys. This thing is one big mother. Got some winches, some accessories. They got come-alongs. Ooh. Yeah, they got some nice stuff. Some of it's actually on sale, like this guy. See, that's the regular price. And then the price in red, that's the discount that you'll get. You have to be an Inside Track Club member for that one. Oh, they even got snatch blocks now. What? No way. Okay. So yeah, guys, you don't have to you don't have to necessarily go and invest hundreds in ARB stuff. Yeah, their stuff is top notch, but you can get a few items a little bit cheaper. You don't have to get all the overly expensive stuff unless you're just a name brand guy and you just have to have it. But still, this will get you started. Building a go-kart, anyone? You can get you an engine for 130 bucks. You got engine stands, cherry pickers, which I might need one of those. Two good things to have for your air compressor. Keep things clean. And here's a hose reel. This one's a 50 foot. I actually have this in my garage right now. I still haven't set it up yet. I need to get that sucker installed for my air compressor. If you're a painter, they got stuff for that too. Have your uber expensive paint guns, and then they have your cheaper paint guns that a lot of our YouTubers that I follow just happen to be using. So this green earthquake here is something that Harbor Freight just introduced, and I think it's the best thing since sliced bread, because that sucker will get you into some tight quarters. I mean, look at how short and stubby it is. And it's only $119, well, $120. And if you're an Inside Track Club member, you'll save 20 bucks. That's a good deal, in my honest opinion. In terms of safety, they got some really good safety gear, especially these knee pads. Really liking these black ones right here, and only 13 bucks. And you got your respirator mask. Yeah, it's some good stuff. I need to replace my safety glasses. The ones that I have, they're all scratched up. But for $1, I mean, why not? And I'll try and take better care of these. Over here looking at a spray bottle. I already have one, but the chemical that I have, it's not good to mix it with anything else. So I was thinking about getting this 2-gallon guy here for 15 bucks. But then right next to it is a propane torch. I've been wanting one of them. 38 bucks. It's not bad. And this one has the igniter built into it. Ooh, yeah, we can start a fire with that thing. Just looking at these leaf blowers here too. I actually need one to clean up my yard. This one's only 45 bucks. So I'm gonna have to tell my wife so she can give me a budget. Nice. All right, tools have been acquired. Let's head home and get to cleaning the condenser coil and evaporator core. So it's currently 101 degrees, and I could tell you right now, in the few minutes that I've been in the store there, this thing is already having a workout trying to keep me cool. So when we get home, we're gonna take a before temperature reading to see what the cooling effect is, and then after we clean things to see if there was any improvements. All right, guys, so this is what my condenser looks like currently. Now, typically when you perform this type of procedure, you want to try and flush things from both sides, but sadly, that's all the room that we have in between the condenser and the radiator. There's not much room, and my R50 is hot right now, so I'm not trying to melt my hose. So we're gonna go ahead and get this cleaner mixed. I believe it's a 3-to-1 ratio. So basically 1 part of the cleaner for every 3 parts of water, I believe. Let me verify the instructions. And like I said, we're also going to go ahead and take a reading from the vent before we start cleaning things. Last time I looked at my overhead console there for the external temperature, it was showing about 110 degrees. I don't think that's the actual physical temperature right now, but I'll take a look here at my weather widget and see what our current temperature is. Right now it's 97 degrees and we're expecting a high right around 104. All right, guys, so we now have my truck idling. We have our climate control set. What we're gonna do is go ahead and raise our RPMs to about 2,500. We have our temperature gun here. We're gonna take a reading. Okay, so right away, I guess we can agree that it is cooling, but not as cold as we would like to see. You guys see that? And again, we can move it around just to see if it differs. And it does a little bit, but yeah, we need to be lower than that. So we're gonna go ahead, shut the truck down, and we're gonna get our chemical mixed and go ahead and get to cleaning that condenser. So here are the chemicals that we're going to be using. On the left we have our Coil King. This is a heavy duty condenser coil cleaner and brightener. This one is biodegradable. It's non-acidic. It eliminates dirt, grease, contains metal fatigue inhibitors, and this is good for all metals, copper and aluminum. On the right, we have our Evaporator Core cleaner. This one is made in Germany, which I did not know. It's called Klemer, and it comes with this guy. And you attach this to the top of your can, and then you have the spray nozzle, which has multiple little openings there that will get the cleaner pretty much any and everywhere there in your evaporator core. So we're gonna go ahead and consult the instructions for mixing the Coil King, and we're gonna get it into our new spray bottle and hopefully get some good results with this stuff. This can be found on Amazon, both of these actually, and I'll be sure to put links in the description so you guys can get yourself some of these products if you're interested in performing this service on your R50 or any other vehicle that you own. I'll tell you what, it's already working. So I decided to bring you guys in for a closer look, and you can see it's already doing the dirty work. All we're doing is just spraying from top to bottom. You want to be liberal with this stuff. Spray it all over. And my condenser's not in the best shape. It's taken a lot of dings over the last 20 years from pebbles, rocks, and everything else. I'm gonna let that sit for 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and see how we're looking. But already you can see it's working. I mean, just look at all that junk that's coming out of those fins. But I want to show you guys something that's really important, especially if this is the first time that you're doing this, because you don't want to get this wrong. Get this wrong, you'll be doing more damage than good to your condenser. So right now I have my nozzle setting on a mist, and all you want to do is get in here and then just gently spray from top to bottom. Spray from top to bottom, and that will get everything off. Also, I don't know if you guys can make it out right here, but if you pay close attention, you're able to see where the water is actually coming through the back side of the condenser. And that's pretty much what we want to see. But that's all we're gonna do is just lightly rinse it off, give that a few minutes to dry. Now, the main reason why you want to use a soft misting spray to rinse your condenser coil is because rinsing your condenser coil with a stream of high pressured water can actually bend the fins on the condenser, and that's simply just not what we want. You want to be able to rinse this thing without inadvertently adding to the pre-existing damage on the fins there. Yeah, so here's my air filters. These are the carbon activated ones. There was quite a bit of dust and debris in here. I just banged them out. I usually change these once a year. Let me see if we can actually see into the cavity here. Seems to be a little bit of debris there at the bottom. That's the best I can do. I have you guys wedged in between my headrests here. Just like the condenser coil cleaner. You just want to get it all over the fins, top and bottom. In this case, you want to go all the way in and get the whole evaporator core. Yeah, you just want to spray until it turns into a foam. Shake the can. Just like that. I know it's not in focus, but that's pretty much what it's gonna do. It's gonna be like a foam. I'm gonna let that sit for at least 10 minutes. And moreover, you wanna make sure that it actually drips out like you see it here. That tells you that there's no blockage for the drain for the evaporator core, because it all came right through, as you can see. So back to our condenser here. As you guys can see, it's really, really clean now. And just like the bottle suggests, it brightens things up. So it gets rid of the dirt and it makes the condenser appear a lot cleaner. All that dirt and grime and debris. So that should be breathing quite nicely now. Come here, puppy. Come here. I think that's the neighbor's dog. What are you doing here? Come on. Let's get you home. Come on. Did you get out the backyard? Come on. You're not going to bite me, are you? Come on. No. Okay, I'm just here to help. Come on. It's okay. Let's get you back in the backyard. Sorry, I had to stop production there for a second. My neighbor Tyler across the street here, one of his dogs, a Chihuahua, actually got out of his backyard, and I don't think anyone's home right now. So I just ushered the dog back to the backyard. They don't like strangers, so I was trying not to get bit, but the dog understood that I was trying to help it to get home. But as soon as he gets home, I got to tell him to make better provisions so that his dog doesn't get out of his backyard again. I'm just glad I was here to turn her around, because she could have gotten ran over by a car, because this road here sees an awful lot of traffic. Yeah, guys, this thing definitely does work. So we're down to the low 40s here. Showing about 42 degrees, 43. So yeah, we came down about 13 degrees. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and end the video here. Once again, my name is Chris, and this has been the Camper Dan Files. If you've enjoyed today's video and found it helpful, go ahead and slap that like button for me. And while you're at it, don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, keep using your Pathfinder as a Pathfinder, on or off the pavement.